6th of Feb 1958, a date forever etched in football history. A day of tragedy, loss, and heartbreak. The Munich Air Disaster claimed the life of 23 people, including 8 of Manchester United's beloved Busby Babes. This is the story of one of the football's darkest days. Before tragedy struck, Manchester United was a team filled with promise and youthful brilliance. Under the guidance of manager Sir Matt Busby, a squad of immensely talented young players known as Busby Babes was dominating the English football. United won the league titles in 1956 and 1957, and they were set to conquer Europe. After a European Cup quarter-final match against Red Star Belgrade, Manchester United's journey back home took a tragic turn. An airspeed ambassador operated by British European Airways stopped in Munich for refueling, but severe winter conditions made takeoff dangerous. 2 failed attempts to take off left the people nervous. Heavy snow was falling and slush had accumulated on the airway, reducing the airplane's ability to reach the necessary speed for takeoff. On the third attempt, as the plane reached near takeoff velocity, it couldn't gain speed due to slush, failed to lift off, and overran the runway. The aircraft crashed through a fence, struck a house, and collided with a fuel depot before bursting into flames. The impact tore the plane apart, with some passengers thrown out from the wreckage while others were trapped inside. The disaster left 23 people dead, including 8 of Man United's players and 3 staff members, along with journalists and crew members. The world of football stood still, mourning the devastating loss. The crash claimed the life of 23 people, including 8 of Man United's brightest talent: Roger Burney, Tommy Taylor, Eddie Coleman, Mark Jones, David Peck, Liam Whelan, Gough Bent, and Duncan Edwards, one of the most talented players of his generation, who passed away 15 days later due to injuries. Among the victims were club officials Walter Crickmere, Burnt Valley, and Tom Curry, as well as respected journalists who followed the team in European adventures. Several survivors, including goalkeeper Harry Grug and defender Bill Folkers, acted heroically, pulling teammates and other passengers from the wreckage. Manager Matt Busby was critically injured and was only given a slim chance of survival, battling for his life in a Munich hospital for weeks, while Bobby Charlton and several other players sustained serious injuries, forcing them into lengthy recoveries. The heart of Manchester United was shattered, and the club faced an uncertain future, struggling to fill the void left by their fallen heroes. Yet, from this immense grief, a new chapter of resilience was about to unfold. Against all odds, Matt Busby survived, spending weeks in Munich hospital. Despite his injuries and club's devastation, he was determined to rebuild the club. In his absence, assistant manager Jimmy Murphy held the team together. 13 days after the crash, a makeshift United squad filled with reserves and youth players won an emotional 3-0 FA Cup match against Sheffield Shield United, a testament to the club's resilience. As Busby regained strength, he rebuilt United, convincing Bobby Charlton to continue playing despite his survivor's guilt. With the arrival of George Best and Dennis Law, a new era took shape. A decade later, United completed their comeback, defeating Benfica 4-1 at Wembley Stadium to become the first English club to win the European Cup. As Charlton lifted the trophy, It was a tribute to the Busby Babes and the proof that united spirit could never be broken. The Munich Air Disaster is more than just a tragic event. It's a proof to Manchester United's strength and spirit of football. Every year, the club and its supporters honor the fallen heroes, ensuring their legacy never fades. Their memories live on at Old Trafford, in the hearts of fans, and in the way Manchester United plays its football. The tragedy of 1958 shaped the club, reminding the world that from devastation, hope and greatness can rise. The Munich Air Disaster will always be a painful chapter in Manchester United's history, but it also serves as a powerful reminder of the club's unbreakable spirit. From tragedy to triumph, the club has shown that no matter how dark the night is, the light of football will always shine through. Gone but never forgotten, the Busby Babes will live on forever.